Today, we're still in search of our first Motherwell win on the channel, but it's not the league today, it's the Scottish Cup. We face Aberdeen at home in the last 16. The last time Motherwell won the Scottish Cup, we beat Morton and Aberdeen, so here's hoping that if we win today, that trend continues and then we can maybe go on to lift the cup at the end of the season. It's been 24 years I've been supporting Motherwell since I was 4, yet to see them win a trophy, so there's always that special feeling about the cup. But before we get to the game, me and Sean are heading to Club 100 to catch the start of the rugby, so let's go get Sean and let's head to Club 100. Motherwell. So that's the team line-up set for this last 16 Scottish Cup tie. Motherwell go Kelly, Mugabe, Solholm, Oyala, Carroll, Goss, O'Hara, Donnelly, Efford, Shields and Van Veen. So a couple of changes there and I'm happy to see Nathan McGinley out the team for this change. Aberdeen line up Woods, McCrory, Gallagher, Brown, Ramirez, Bezian, Montgomery, Ojo, Hayes, Ferguson and Bates. So strong line up for Aberdeen. They've got a few players that can hurt us. Ferguson has been in good form and Ramirez, I think he's got 14 goals this season, so there's a few players that we need to deal with, but I think we've got enough threat in the team and here's hope we can get a goal today. Sean, what's your prediction?
We're going to go 2 each. Motherwell get through penalties.
Oh. Sean is predicting a heart attack from me then. Karen, what would you? 2-0 There's a lot of confidence in here. I don't know if I share that because as I say, I've started vlogging with no one again, but here's hoping that's the day this changes Motherwell. We're in the stadium. It's the worst weather to watch a game of football in. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's pissing down and it's windy. Thankfully in the shelter here, we've got that roof. That keeps the rain off me. That never used to be there. That only got built in a couple of years ago and it makes a huge difference in the winter. Because as you know, we said about palsy, circulation's not the best way to get cold very easy. I think it's important that clubs have something like this to keep disabled people calm, to keep them calm, to keep them warm. I don't know if I'm trying to get some advantage with the weather, but I swear to God, I've never been at a game of football like this in my life. I tell you something, by the way, I tell you something. There's something about football in this weather. It's a cup game, there's an edge to the game right from the start. Motherwell, I've already had a goal chopped off. Joe Efford has played through and he finished it. It looked as if we were going to go 1-0 up, but the linesman's flag was up for the offside. And here come Aberdeen on the attack. Well blocked by Goss. Goes at the back, bumps it in. Oh, it's Ramirez, it's 1-0 to Aberdeen, I don't believe it. And Ramirez, I said before the game, he's got 14 goals this season. And we need to watch. And he's not going to miss for there. It's a header inside the 6-yard box and we find ourselves 1-0 down. Another corner for Motherwell. Just approaching the half-hour mark. The rain's died down a wee bit, but look at this drip here. Absolute nightmare. Come on! Yes! Yes! Kevin Van Veen! What a fucking goal, man! I mean, we thought we should have had a free kick. But Van Veen wins the ball back, cuts inside, and curls one right into the bottom corner. We're back in the tie. He stamped for it was in. It was a great ball in for the right hand side. Aberdeen have played it and it falls to Sean Goss. He tries to curl one into the bottom corner and it hits the side netting. Better for Motherwell. The goal turned the game a wee bit. Come on! What a chance for Motherwell right at the end of the half. Sean Goss whips in a free kick, Harry Oyala is up to get it and it falls to Liam Donnelly in the box and he tries to slide it into the back of the net and he hits it just wide of the post. Really impressed with the reaction since we went a goal down, but it's been good. 2 minutes into the time left. Corner for Motherwell, right on the half-time whistle. Aberdeen just put in a good cross there, but it was a great header for Bevis Mugabe, saved a certain goal. And then with them 3 passes, we'd up the other end and we've got a corner. See how they're going? He's dumped it! Yeah! Shield. I don't know. But what a fucking reaction from my team. You talk about character. We go a goal down early and we find ourselves with a lead at the break. Come on, Motherwell! Half time. Motherwell 2, Aberdeen 1. It's a shaky start phase. I mean, they get the goal after 3 minutes. And then what a reaction. Kevin Veen scores a great goal. And it turns the game. Then we're in charge and we nick it right before half time. Absolutely brilliant. Here's hoping that we can maintain this for the second half and see ourselves into the quarter final. As for Motherwell right in the beginning of the half, it's Joe Efford, direct again, running at defenders, and he played it through for Kevin Veen. Veen hits the target with the straight of woods. There's not been much to report in the second half. There was that chance for Veen. Aberdeen have had possession down there a couple of times, but they've not really created much. They're a bit scrappy second half. I just think we need to get that next goal. Gives a wee bit of cushion. It's a feisty affair though, there's loads of tackles going in. Good play again from Motherwell there, we work it well for the throw in. Slipped into Joe Efford and he's got space to turn. And the first thought in his mind is have a shot and it just goes over the bar. Tell you what, it's good to have Marco Hara back to midfield. The ball comes down the middle about 30 yards for goal. He's got all the space in the world and he hits a goal. And it deflects and clips the crossbar and goes over for the corner to Motherwell. Kevin Veen had the game on his toe. He tries to side foot it into the net and he's trying to be too particular with it, hang too precise. And he hits it wide, man, but that would have been the game there if he scored. Still 2-1 there, but 15 to play.
Set their goalie up.
This looks like his last chance to win. Last chance to win for Aberdeen here. We've got a corner right in the death. And it's cleared, I think. Fucking deal with it! Oh my god, this lava fucking the floor is lava. It's melted here, Michael Thomas. It's a shot, what a save, William Kelly! Oh, what a save, William Kelly's just won us the game! Yes! William Kelly! William Kelly! William Kelly, you hero! What a save, William Kelly! He just won us the game! It finishes! Motherwell 2, Aberdeen 1. A win. That's better. Let's rate the experience. Now today we're going to do something a wee bit different. And you can please let me know your feedback on this in the comments. If you would like to see me rate something different than what I'm going to, let me know in the comments and we'll change it up because it's you guys that are watching the vlogs and I want to make them as entertaining for you as possible. So I'm going to rate, I usually rate the view and the food, but because I've already been to Far Park, we can't do that. So what we're going to do for the games separately is rate the referee's performance and rate the performance from the opposition as well. I'll try and give a balanced view on that, as well as the atmosphere in the game as a whole. So let's start off with the atmosphere. I thought it was a real good old fashioned cup tie. I thought the elements added to it, the wind, the rain, there's a few tackles going in. Obviously Aberdeen scored early, and no, I thought the atmosphere was pretty good for the home end, for the change, and Aberdeen fans were good for the majority of the game. I think they were a bit quiet second half, but we'll get on to that. I think that was to do with their team's performance towards the second half. But overall, I'm going to give the atmosphere a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a really good game to go to, and it was feisty from start to finish, so the atmosphere is getting a 7 out of 10 for me. We now move on to the game. The game as a whole, for, as I said there, just a great game, great cup tie, plenty of drama. You felt like you were always on the edge of your seat watching it, even though Aberdeen didn't create much second half. It was tense. It was good reaction for us losing the goal. Really happy with that. And overall, good game of football. 7 out of 10 for that as well. There's a lot of 7s in this, by the way. We now get on to the refereeing performance. I thought had a pretty solid game. He wasn't booking players needlessly because there was a lot of fouls going in. I tried to let the game flow as much as possible. So I know we can slay referees in Scotland. I think we need to be honest and say that the referee had a good game today. 7 out of 10 for the referee's performance as well. I now move on to the opposition performance. Now Aberdeen, at the start of the season, I think they would have thought they'd have been right up there, but they're sitting in 9th in the table and I don't think they've won an away game in ages. And they get the early goal, so obviously you heard for their fans, they were going nuts when that went in. and they were really loud after that. But then I thought after they scored, they just did nothing. I'm disappointed how we never picked up Ramirez for the goal when they get tight to him, because if you give him chances, I said it before the game, 14 goals this season, he'll put them away, and he did. He punished us, and rightfully so. We deserved to be punished. It was a slow start from us. But then Aberdeen did nothing. I thought we scored through Veen, and then we get the goal just before half time. And if I'm an Aberdeen fan watching that, you seen how angry their fans were at full time. The fans were raging at full time, and rightfully so. Because in the second half, all their team did was play long ball after long ball after long ball, and it was so easy for us to defend. It looked as if they had no plan to get back into that game. The only bright spark for them in the second half was wee boy Barron that came on. I thought he looked alright, he looked quite lively. But no, pretty comfortable afternoon. Liam Kelly's had one save to make at the end, which was a fantastic save. But I think given how raging the Aberdeen fans were, I can only give the opposition's performance a 4 out of 10. And that gives us a total of 25 out of 40 for today's experience. Delighted to be in the cup quarter final. Hopefully we get a good draw. Ideally someone at home that isn't the Old Firm would be good, because you always fancy yourself against anybody else, really. You want to avoid Celtic and Rangers, but no, delighted to be in the quarter final, and hopefully we've learned from last year when we can put it behind on penalties, so hopefully we can go a step or two further, who knows, maybe even win it. But I still think there's the likes of Celtic and Rangers in there who are obviously strong favourites to win the competition ahead of us. But no, got to be in it to win it, and we are winning the quarter finals. These t-shirts, by the way, are part of Daft Laddie from Matt Johnson, who I interviewed, so I'll leave a link to that interview if you've not seen it. It's a great interview in the description, and I will also leave a link to the website to buy this, because I'm a big fan of this colour and amber. It's brilliant. I like this t-shirt. But no, good day within the quarter finals, 25 out of 40 for today's experience. Let me know what you think of the new rating system. As always, leave a like and subscribe please, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.